Hi, joicol. I hope I'm pronouncing that name correctly. You recently published on Talk Graphics. I have a very simple question. How do I change the colour of the navigation bar buttons to that of the theme colour? Also, I would like to change the mouse over colour of the buttons. I've added a screenshot. The arrows point to the dark green colour I would like the vertical and left navbar to look like. I've tried everything from searching in the edit navbar settings to dragging and dropping one of the colours from the bottom bar. It's easy for submenus but not for the main navbar. It just happened by chance that if I zoom that one in, I recognise that template because Squeaky had just today posted a link to that site. He gave this site here, and funnily enough, it's a tutorial on how to change templates, and it happens to be the same one that you're using. And I think the thing is, the issue you are having is that when you're creating another navbar down here using that navbar but making it a vertical one, the colours don't match, and this is one of the problems with using templates, because you're not in control of what's going on. I happen to have a look for that template, which isn't in Zara Designer 12 or whatever we are on now, but if I go into Zara Designer 10 and go into the design gallery, I can find this countryside theme, and I'm just going to import the index page. So I'll just click on that and close these down. I don't want them at all. And here you've got the standard countryside index page, and I'll just move that aside because we don't want it. The problem that we have, and again, as I say, because it's a template and you're not designing it in the first place, so you're not in control of it, you've taken somebody else's design, is that that looks fine. But if I Control K to clone that, and I'll move it down here, and I'll double click it to make it, and this time I'll make it a vertical one. Okay, and I'll double click it again, and I'll say all buttons the same width. Okay, and instantly, like your screen grab, you can see that that colour isn't matching the colours here, and the reason for that is not obvious, but if I move this down here, you can see that those two are matching now. I'll undo that. Why are they doing that? So if I double click on that, and I'm just going to go adjust button width to labels, so I can edit that navbar. Right, now when I select that button, right click on it and go into the fill color, it's filled from there to there with the right color. If I go into transparency color, it has a flat transparency of 45%. That's what's creating the problem that you're having here. Move that down, that's got a flat transparency of 45%. If I again right click on that, look, right click on that, and set the transparency to no transparency. Click again, adjust button widths to labels, all buttons the same widths. OK, you've now got matching colours. It's because whoever designed that template has used transparency on those buttons, and I don't know why, and it makes it very difficult for anybody else to copy that nav bar and get it looking the same, because it has a transparency applied. I don't know why the transparency is applied, in all honesty, because it sits quite happily over that background colour. So if now all you want to do is click on the colour editor, bring in theme colour 1 and change it to red, that's fine. And if you click on theme colour 2 and change that to purple, should we say, purple, disregard the bit at the top. If I now go into preview the site, or preview that page, when I click over these buttons, whoops, I don't know what happened there, sorry. Yeah, where have we gone? Right, just preview again. As I mouse over, everything else changes, and here everything else. It's just that that template, in my opinion, should not have that transparency invoked, because it just makes it very difficult for somebody else using that transparency to understand what's going on. Anyway, hope this helped. This is Egg. All the best. Cheers. Goodbye.